What up, what up, what up, YouTube? This is your boy, Bob TV Brown. Happy Labor Day to you. Happy Labor Day to you. First of all, I just want to say Joe Biden should be ashamed of himself. He wants to mark this day and talk about union activity and union work. And he want to hail unions for the work that they do. Yet at the same time, this fool is taking money from corporations that cracks down on the head of workers. At the same time, he's taking money from union busters. Yes, those are somebody calling me right now. Don't call me right now. Somebody that cracks your head. Somebody that cracks your head every day you work. He's taking money not from corporations, but from union busters, professionals who are designed to crack down union progress. He's taking money from these people. So shame on you, Joe Biden. These are things I check off saying the reason why I would never vote for Joe Biden. Never. Now, Trump is not he's a fake union guy. You can see right through him. He's still corporate, corporate as they come. He's always going to look out for corporations. But shame on Joe Biden to sit there, and shame on organizations that I so-called respect, like transport workers, Amalgamated, SEIU 32BJ, SEIU 1199, Teamsters, you name it. You guys are supporting this fool, and he's doing whatever he can to support the people who are trying to crush you. Now, how dumb is that? Well, we got to support one of the two. That's a dumb thought. You ain't got to support neither one of them. Well, if we don't support Joe, we're going to have Trump. So you're just going to have another version of Trump. All right, but the main reason I got on here is because some things are uncompromisable. A union should never be supporting any politician that's going to support the very people that crushes them every day. You shouldn't be supporting Joe Biden because he's a corporatist. He take corporate money and he gets money from the people who are trying to crush you, the union busters. Number two, this is to my black people. White people too. I mean, every color. You can kind of explain this to, because some of you are you're catching it. You're getting it, and some of my own people don't get it. See, I've been in union negotiations before. You don't give up the goods out of the fear of losing your job. You strike regardless. Losing a job or not, you're going to strike. Yes, you fear losing your job. You do. You put a lot on the line. You probably put 10 years on the job, and now you're striking, and you know that you're going to be harassed or you're going to be called out by the company. And that's where there's laws to fight against that. But you don't quit your fight at the first negotiation. I ain't giving you no more than $15.10. Bro, the cost of living in New York we need at least $20 an hour minimum wage. $15 an hour minimum wage ain't nothing in New York. $20, $30 to tell you the truth. Nomiki Kunst had it right. We need to be, $30 should be the minimum wage in New York. So what I'm basically saying is there's some things you don't compromise. Black people, you are just throwing your support out there for Joe Biden without negotiation, without a demand, without pushing for something. You let James Clyburn do that mess. I would have jacked James Clyburn up and said, look here, mofo, you don't represent me. Joe want my vote, he gonna get it. Kamala Harris is not a compromise to the black community, because we don't want her. We want tangibles. We want policies. And we want you to push them now before you get elected. If you're too ashamed of pushing it now, you're not going to get elected by us. A lot of us black people are going to turn their back on you. And we've turned. Some of us never really turned our back towards you anyway. We never really looked at you anyway. I never really looked at you, and I wasn't going to look at you in the first place. But I got family and friends that's looking at you. Yeah, you don't want to give up nothing. Bad enough you got a lot of black people that's going to turn away from the voting booth because you refuse to get off your coppers, because you're stubborn and you want to have things your way, and you're going to turn a lot of black people away from the polls. Not only that, you already done pissed off progressives. And that's the people in the party, and that's the people outside of the party. Now, how in the hell do you think you're going to win if you're not going to reach out to all of black America and you reach out to the progressives? Now, my number one focus is black America. People say, Rob, you guys demanding stuff that's divisive. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to be divisive. We're supposed to push to the limit of the things that we're in need of, regardless of whether everybody think we should have it or not, regardless of the timing. That's what Martin Luther King talked about when he did that letter in Birmingham. Talk about the white liberal who trying to tell us it's not time to do that. It's divisive. We need to wait. We need to chill out. When this happened, then we can talk about that. No. Now is the time. Just like now is the time for a third party, now it's always the time for a third party. Regardless of how the system is. Who cares? You crack the system. You blow it up. It's always time for a third party. You cannot compromise, black people. You cannot compromise. You gotta send a strong message. You do not call it quits when the negotiations start, and that's what negotiation all about. You're negotiating to get the best deal for your team. The best deal. You're negotiating to get the best deal for your team. If you don't get it, then that's on you. You got to put yourself in a position of strength, not a position of being a coward. And right now, black people, you're showing yourself to be a coward. Yeah, I said it. Because in negotiation, when you want to get power, you cannot have power without demand. Frederick Douglass taught us that. No power. You cannot have power unless you have a demand. What is your demand? You have given Joe Biden no demand. No demand at all. Ice Cube came up with the Contract of America. Now, that's not nowhere near far enough, because the Contract of America is actually weak, but it's better than what you guys doing. It do have some strong points, and I support it, but it's not robust enough. So you got to get rid of this, at least he's trying to do something. We already have a plan. We already have a policy. We already have a black agenda. We already called for our main thing, reparations, to close the wealth gap. That is the only thing that's going to close the wealth gap and give us true equality. We said and fought for civil rights, but we never fought for equal rights. And to think civil rights and equal rights are the same thing, no. Equal rights mean I have the right to whatever you have. You're supposed to be sharing in the profit of America, and you have not shared, and you still are not sharing. And we asking you give us our cut. That's why we say cut the check. We want reparations. And reparations don't mean just money, but it includes money, cash payment. So black people, I love you. You my peoples. But you guys got to wake up. You guys are giving this man free endorsement. Here I am, Cornel West. God, disappointment, man. Yeah, I'm gonna support Joe Biden. I'm gonna vote for Joe Biden, but I ain't endorsing him. Your vote is the biggest endorsement ever, man. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, Cornel? You're one of the smartest men on the planet, but even smart people can say some dumb things. Your support, your support and your endorsement is your vote, especially when you go on national TV and you say it. I would never, even if I was at the last minute, go vote for Joe Biden, which I'm not. I'm never voting for Joe Biden. But if you're that person who trying to keep it on low, at least keep it on. I wouldn't tell him. I would push him to. I was like, yo, bro, you want this vote? You better come get this. I'm not giving it to you. See, at least some women, as a man. Some women, man, they gonna make you wait. And I can respect a woman like that. I can't hate on her. I can't hate on that. Now, a woman that want to give it up real easy, you can't hate that. That if she's attracted to you, if she's giving up something for you, I can see that. You giving up something special, she giving up something special. It shouldn't take that long. It shouldn't take 5, 10 years for me to finally get to that point with you. But the reason it got to that took that long is because you wasn't willing to give up of yourself to make it worthy for her to give herself up to. But at the beginning, you giving up, I'm giving up. We making we making an exchange. It's okay. It's okay. What I don't like is a woman who just give it up to somebody, and that dude don't do nothing for her, nothing at all, nothing. Just giving it up. That's why I said slut vote. Don't slut vote this year. Don't just give it up, man. Make the Democratic Party or the Republican Party or the Green Party. It doesn't matter. Make all of them earn your vote. They have to earn your vote. You got to change your philosophy. There's no such thing as voting for the lesser of two evil. That's what they sold you. No, the philosophy of voting is what you got on my 40, homie. In other words, what are you doing for me and my community? What are your plans to uplift my community? Because I'm putting you in office to take care of my community. That's the only reason why I'm putting you in office. So what is your plan for my community? Well, Trump. Right, Trump. Moving Trump. There ain't no plan, bro. What is your plan for my community? I like the way some of you people probably can't handle these commentators, but Professor Black Truth and Jason Black of the Black Authority, and some of you guys probably can't handle this, but I tell you to go check these guys out. Okay. When it comes to these things, it's uncompromising. We're not going to compromise. You can come up with your 1020. You can tell me everybody signed on to the 1020 plan. A study. That don't mean jack. No, we want action. We don't need study. Well, that is action. No, we want you to start doing the changes now. We demand it now. If you don't start speaking out your mouth about our black agenda and what you're going to do for us, then I can speak for me and a whole bunch of other black people. You're not getting our vote. And for you who's just saying, I'm going to vote for Joe Biden, I can't wait to vote for Joe Biden, black people, you need to stop with that mess. First of all, you have no reason to vote for Joe. The only reason you're voting for Joe Biden is because you're trying to get Trump out of office. You fell for the Democratic narrative. That is not why you go vote. You don't vote to remove somebody out of office. You vote to put somebody in office that's going to be beholden to you. You fell for, I'm voting to get that person out of office. No, you vote to put somebody in the office that's going to do right by your community. You vote not out of fear, but out of faith. You vote not out of drag, but out of excitement. And neither one of these candidates are doing it for you. Now, Trump is doing that for his people, but what is Trump doing for you black people? Are you excited about voting for Trump? No. Are you excited about voting for Trump or Joe? No, you ain't excited. You're voting because you're scared of Trump. And they done preaching to you the politics of fear. Now, I'm almost done. My message is stop being so easy. Oh, stop giving it up so easy. I mean, you go straight to the bar, buy her one drink. Hey, can I buy your drink? Yeah. She drank it real fast and said, let's go to my apartment. I don't know about that. I don't know. One drink, that's it? Yeah, one drink, you getting it all. I've been waiting. I can't wait. Bro, you better hope that ain't a setup. Because usually in New York, when you got somebody that easy, she taking you to the house. She's setting you up. Don't fall for the okie doke. And I'm telling you, when you are giving it up that easy, guys, come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get some balls. Get some balls. Stand up against both parties and say, you want my vote, this is what you're going to have to do. If you don't do it, then there's going to be a problem. So, guys, ladies, get your balls. Grab them suckers. And look the Democratic Party dead in the eye and say, if y'all don't give me a black agenda, I'm going to teabag you from the left and to the right. If you don't support our needs in our community, then we ain't going to support you. And that's it. Stop doing this. I'm going to remove the neo-fascists out of the right. Joe and Trump and Kamala Harris and Pence, all four of them are neo-fascists. Don't be fooled because she's a black woman that she ain't a fascist. Get out of here. She's fascist as they come. All fascists are not white. You know how many fascists that dominated certain cultures in Africa? Get out of here. It's not about that. It's about the character of a person, and she likes character, and the rest of them likes character. So my whole thing right now is stop being a punk. Stop selling out. Stop selling out so quick. Stop letting people know that you're gonna support them so quick. I ain't letting you know jack. No, you push them all the way to the end. You don't tell nobody that you support. If anything, you say I support whoever's gonna support black empowerment. That's who I'm supporting. If they're not supporting black empowerment and they got to have black empowerment on the platform, if they're not supporting that, I'm not supporting them. That's just the bottom line. And no, don't get me wrong. Same thing with you progressive. Progressive, you should side with us on this because we always side with progressives. We always side with people. We've sided with everybody, but when people gonna side with us? Time to start telling us to wait and side with you. Side with us and we'll side with you. Because we ain't got no problem with Medicare for all. We ain't got no problem with a minimum wage, a higher minimum wage. I think it should be at least 20, not 15. We ain't got no problem with that. Most black people don't have no problem. We welcome that. We ain't got no problem with no cost education. We welcome that. So the things you champion, we welcome that. But we don't welcome that above this. A black agenda, reparations to boot, cash payments to boot. That is our number one issue because it basically means that we're dying out financially. Everybody coming to this country and they taking over the finances, and we're down at the chopping block, and we refuse to let that happen. So and I'm not, so that's my whole thing I got to say, man. Black people, stop punking out, stop giving up your vote so easy. I mean, I'm so disappointed at people like Cornel West. Yeah, I could speak more for General Colin Powell. He's a Republican. What do you expect? But Cornel West, I'm gonna vote for Joe, but I'm not supporting him. I'm not endorsing him. Dude, Joe Biden ain't asking for your endorsement. No. McDonald's. He's not asking for your endorsement. No, he need it. Because he figured he got the black man's endorsement. I'm going to be in here. So, guys, all the way to the end, hold their feet to the fire now. So you don't have to try to hold their feet to the fire later. You realize if you try to hold their feet to the fire after they're elected, they're going to kick you. The time to hold people's feet to the fire is right now, before they get elected, not after. But you would hold my feet to the fire, man. I'd kick you in the jaw. Get out of here. So hold their feet to the fire and get in every politician, from the presidential race all the way to the sheriff, your local judges are on the ballot. There's so many people especially in New York, there's so many judges on the ballot. Check out your judges. Check out their record. Check out their incarceration record. Check that stuff out. Check these people's record. Just because they're Democrat, just because they're black, don't mean they got your back. They could be a Demo-rat. And most of them are. So, again, I just wanted to say that. Guys, have a happy Labor Day. This day is a day for working people to relax. And me and a friend, she's doing an event to support black businesses and young people, black people who have businesses. She's doing an event. I'm out here supporting. I'm doing some photography and some video work for her. And, just celebrating, this young lady, doing big things. But again, hold their feet to the fire now, not later. Stop telling these people you're going to support them. Stop telling people vote. How about when you post on Facebook, look, until somebody come up with a black agenda, and until somebody come up with a plan for reparations, they can kiss my vote goodbye. I ain't that scared of no Trump. And I ain't gonna never be that scared to be forced to vote for somebody who's against my interests. All of them against my best interests. All of them. There's no Democrat top leader that has the best interests of black people. And I'm talking about even the blacks. None. None of them stood forth on a pedestal and say, I'm representing the B1 movement, the Black First movement. Nobody's saying that in the Democratic Party. Nobody, of course, nobody's saying it in the Republican Party, but nobody's saying it in the Democratic Party. It's time for you to push them to say that. All right, bro, you knocking on my door asking me to support you? All right, on this paper that you have of me, where's the black agenda? Show me the black agenda on this platform. No, he don't have one. Tell me to kiss my behind. Well, he got the this and this and this, the criminal justice. No, that ain't a black agenda. Here's the black agenda. We give you the black agenda. You don't give us the black agenda. We give you the black agenda, and you push that. And believe me, folks, we've given them the agenda. They just are too punkish to move on it. Therefore, we're too punkish to vote for your behind. All right. All right, let me see who's up here real quick, man. I'm just checking in with you guys. I think I found a way to get up here. Hey, Tatiana, yeah, them headphones. I'm telling you, $100, baby. Big Rob Reviews, where we review it all, from hot dogs to your grandma draws. Yeah, I got those headphones. I'm still working it, man. I'm still like at 90. All right. Yeah, I was talking about Joe Biden. Yeah, I was talking about Joe Biden, his pushing for unions and at the same time taking union busting money. And, you know, what's up, Chief Popoff? That's right. No black agenda, no vote. Donna Gaffey said, I told you they no longer care about your vote. Look, Donna, they're more into the Republican Party. These people don't care about votes. They just care about getting elected. They do care about the vote. Don't let it be twisted. They do care. The problem is they think they got it. They think it's on lock. They think it's secure because we vote Democrat 90, 95, almost 100% most of the time. So they figure we got Kamala Harris. That solidifies that. Now they're starting to get shaky and see that it doesn't solidify that. So what we got to do? So we got to come up with a fake criminal justice reform plan. That ain't going to do it. So they're going to keep trying. They do care about the vote. The problem is they think they got it. They think it's lock and stock. And that's not their fault. That's our fault for letting them know that they got that we're going to support you, Joe. You know, we support Joe. Look here. We support Joe. Joe is my man. And, you know, we're going to support him. Black people, you better get in line. You know, and James Clyburn and all them fools. You know, so they care about the vote. They feel they have a lock, stock, and barrel. Therefore, they're not concerned about the black vote. That's a different thing. Let's see. Henry DiCarlo, vote green. Look, I don't support parties, tell you the truth. And if the Green Party don't have our black agenda, they don't get the vote. Not the black agenda they have. Our black agenda. It's already out there. Go look on the Bob TV Facebook page and you'll see the black agenda up there. It's been out for a while. And I'm not a fan of Howie Hawkins. Now, if I was to do anything, I'll vote Darius Hunter and his vice president pick. If I was to vote green. But Howie Hawkins, I live in New York. Everybody know Howie Hawkins ain't nothing but a Democrat marching around in the Green Party. That's all he is. You know, you want to check on that crook, man. He's a crook too. He's a crook too. But like I said, it doesn't matter what party they in. It doesn't matter what position. If they ain't got your best interest, if they don't have a black agenda, if they don't support the black agenda, then I'm not supporting them. All right, so guys, let me get off. Hey, Yolanda Jenkins, what's up? Kamala doesn't represent us. She's East Indian, not and African American. No, she's not African American. She's East Indian. That's right. And she's always been an East Indian. Matter of fact, when her mother had her on the birth certificate, the mother put white. And now they took the thing off online where people can see it. But we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it and present it. Okay. But nobody voted for her. I don't care if she was African American. She still ain't getting my vote. Just for the simple fact that she was a horrible attorney general, a horrible prosecutor, and a horrible DA. And just the way that she moved up the ladder, man, kind of slimy-ish, kind of Elizabeth Popish, Oh boy, yeah. Like I said, Godzilla, man, it don't matter what you making or Indian. Point is, you got a black agenda. It don't matter. I don't care if you white. You can be a white bigot. If you're gonna push a black agenda, just so you can get our votes longer. Look, either way, we got two bigots, and we still pushing this no agenda, no vote. So none of that stuff matter to me. Who you are, what color you are, and things like that. I don't trust you. I'm not going to be confident in you, especially Kamala Harris. But the bottom line is no agenda. If you're not pushing our agenda, I'm not pushing you. So you can cry, holler, scream all you want. I'm not doing it. So, you know. A. Kelly, Kamala will be president in Joe Biden's third year. That's it. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna be able to get her into the presidency. Is Joe Biden have to drop out? If Joe Biden get elected, honestly telling you right now, Joe ain't gonna get elected. Now, the Democrat may win the House and Senate. I'm actually hoping for that. Just in case Trump do get reelected, there'll be a kind of an opposition, But like I said, it don't matter whether you're a Democrat or Republican. As long as you support a black agenda, I'll support you. But no, that's the only way they're gonna get her to the presidency. Joe got to drop out 2-3 years. But I don't think Joe Biden. Trump momentum is pretty high. His base is on fire. His base is supercharged. Them fools got boats out there looking like idiots. Boats sinking. Boats on fire. And he got his base in different areas. I just don't see Joe Biden winning the Rust Belt. I do see Trump winning some major cities, like Michigan and Minnesota and things like that. I see Trump winning those areas. I see Trump winning. I see Trump winning South Carolina as usual, North Carolina. I see Trump even winning Pennsylvania. I see Trump winning Florida. I don't think you can scare people enough to get out and vote. I don't think you can scare people enough to fill out a ballot. That ballot come half the people probably won't even recognize it. It's going to be a mess, man. Trump's going to win again. And the reason Trump win again is because Biden want to play asshole just like Hillary Clinton. We're not going to have any progressives lean Jack in this campaign. That's just the way it is. And the way I believe it is, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will not get elected. That's the way I see it. And then when 2024 roll around, Kamala Harris going to run and she's going to go through the same mess she went through this time. Black America already canceled her behind. They're forcing her down our throat. She was not elected to that position. Joe Biden put her in that position. So she's been crammed down our throat. And some of us love it, eating it. Sister girl magic. HBCU girl representing. No, it's boule. It's bougie black people, who look down on regular black people. And people think that that's going to be enough. No, first of all, her and Joe ain't going to win. I really truly believe that because they don't have enough momentum to get people out to the polls. And we're trying to tell them what to do to get people out to the polls. Push that black agenda. Push reparation. You're not going to lose black support. You're going to gain it now. Right now, you're losing it. So blacks ain't playing no more. Number two, you better offer a couple of things for the progressives, too. Because you need that outside vote to win. You can't win with just your base. It's dumb. Trump know that. That's why Trump won. Because he had some people that were supporting Bernie, supporting Hillary Clinton. And people say, well, they supported Donald Trump. But they should support Hillary. No, they shouldn't. People are not Democrats. They're independents. They're going to go with the closest thing to a possible change. And Trump was that possible change, even though it didn't fan out to be Jack. But Honestly speaking, Cuomo's going to run. He already got his book out. You know, they always come out with a book. And he's preparing. He is known right now, and I don't know why, because he was horrible in New York. But he's known as the America's governor. And he's probably going to run on that. And he'll win the nomination. Will he win the presidency? I doubt it. I doubt it. So we're looking at a lot of years of Republican rule because the Democratic Party don't want to learn from their mistakes and fix it. Get a chance, go see my series, Dumb DNC Mistakes, and everything that happened back then is happening right now. It's a repeat of the Hillary Clinton campaign all over again. Running liars, running failed candidates, trying to act like you're down with everybody. You know, yeah, so. Again, and I'm going to sign off with this, black people, if you ain't got no balls, get some. Yeah, you black women too, get some balls. If you have to chop it off from somebody, get some balls and hold them up and wave them in the face of the Democratic Party. Say, look here, I got balls. You ain't gonna scare me into a vote with Trump. What do you have on my 40, homie? Now you're probably saying, what is that? That's a phrase from the movie Friday when Debo was trying to get something out of everybody in the neighborhood. What you got on my 40, homie? What you got? He was taking it. I'm telling you, we're going to have to go Debo-ish on here and start taking stuff. You got to tell the Democratic Party and Republican Party and Green Party and everybody else, the Working Family Party, even the People's Party. What do you got on my 40, homie? People Party? I appreciate what you're doing, but what are you going to do? What is your black agenda? How you going to support? Do you support reparations? Do you support the 5 pillars of the black agenda? Again, you want to know what the 5 pillars of the black agenda is, go to my Facebook group, Bob TV NYC, or Bob TV Facebook group, and you'll see the 5 pillars up there at the top. If you're not going to do these things, then kiss our behind. All right, black people, stop giving up your vote so easy. I'm going to vote for Trump. I'm not supporting him. I'm not endorsing him. The moment you said you're voting for him, that's all he needs. He don't need you to go out there and pass out flyers and make phone calls. All he needs you to say is, I'm going to vote for him. All right, I'll holler at you guys later. I love you. Peace. Hey. All right, let's see who else is up here. A Maris. What's up, Eric? What's up, A Maris? What's up, Ann? All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I had you up here for 33 minutes. Look, I'm telling you, somebody said Trump will not win Florida, not possible. Trump won Florida last time, didn't he? Obama barely won Florida. Or did Obama win Florida? I'm from Florida, don't get me wrong. We got a lot of black people there, but I'm telling you, you're going to lose a lot of black support, Joe Biden. Joe Biden think he's the king of black people and he got black people on lock. It's going to be a sad day. It's going to be a sad day for Joe. It's going to be a sad day. I would never say something is impossible. Maybe New York, because New York is a blue state, maybe California. Those 2 states going red for the presidency, I could probably say that's impossible. But purple state is Florida. Florida's not blue. Florida and Virginia can still go Trump. It can still go Trump. All Trump have to do is go left. And I got a feeling that's what he's going to do, because he did it in 2016. He went left of Hillary Clinton and he started looking like Bernie Sanders. And he did that strategically, and it worked. He talked all that Bernie Sanders talk. And if Trump do that again and go to the left of Joe Biden, he's going to make Joe Biden look like a fool. And he's going to end up getting some support. But anyway, again, and another reason why these states may not support Joe Biden is because Joe Biden basically, he's uncompromising. Therefore, you got to be uncompromising. He's not going to compromise. He's not going to do the things that progressives want. He ain't going to do the things that the Black First Movement or ADOS want. You have to force his hand. And the only way you can force his hand is say, Joe, just to let you know, until you start pushing this, you ain't getting my vote. Don't take me for a joke. You are not getting my vote until I see you advocating for these things. If you're not advocating it, forget it. What? You can get all my peoples to hate me. I don't care. Hate me. I'll receive the hate gladly. And believe me, I do get some hate for it. It's because I'm not no punk. I got balls. Even if it's basketballs or soccer balls, I got balls. And I'm holding them in the face of the Democratic Party and saying, look, just like Ice Cube said, no black agenda. If you don't have a contract with Black America, now let me say this before I go. Q, I appreciate the title contract with Black America, but there need to be a contract with ADOS America first. There need to be a contract with ADOS. Okay? Every Black American is not ADOS. And there's a lot of people that's coming to this country black that get more perks than ADOS, thanks to the Immigration Act. Something we fought for them to come here. So, contract with Black America, but you got to put in the forefront of that contract, these things need to be done with the descendants of slaves in America first. Then we'll go to these other things. All right, let me let you go, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Appreciate you guys being on. Have a great 4th of July. Get to that grill. Hook up that hot dogs. Don't hook up no grandma draws, though. But hook up that hot dog. Hook up that burger. Or for you vegans, that veggie burger. Hook it up. And tonight, if I got time, we're going to talk about the shadiness of Barack Obama. I was looking at the old Flint, Michigan video. Can I get some water? No, I'm thirsty. Can I get some water? Now, this isn't a stunt. Oh, that pissed me off. And then the fact that what he did with the NBA. Those guys was about to crush the NBA. And it would have motivated the NFL to do the same thing. And it would have sent a message out that a protest like this ain't to be played with. He comes in and getting them boys to step back. The power that this man got. And you know who gives him the power? Black America. Black America, we got to stop, man. He figure he can do anything he want. We know Trump think he can do anything he want, but we're going to stop him. But Obama figured he can do anything he want. Oh boy, these politicians, man. These politicians. All right, I'll let you later, people. I love you. Enjoy your day. Peace.